Building a startup in 500 days, day 249. All right, so I just set live that new Guardrails North Star feature that we were talking about for the app. It's kind of sick. You can now put your weekly focus, your monthly priorities, and then your yearly North Star. It's like super simple, but it does feel like it ties it all together because now it's kind of like a four-tiered system. You have your year, you have your month, you have your week, and then you have your day. So yeah, it feels like that's kind of like what ties it all together. I was actually so hyped. It's so cool doing this development because you get these moments of just like feeling on top of the world. Like I could not figure out. There was one feature that was kind of complex, basically like in order to see your past weeks and your past months. And I mean, this is probably pretty standard stuff, but as someone who's like kind of still learning the tool, it was pretty high. I used a hidden variable, um, but I don't know, it's these moments where you just kind of like feel like you cracked the code because now that I thought of this, I think I can actually use it on this calendar functionality that we have in the app too, but just like a more streamlined version. So yeah, that was sick. I had like a very hype. I don't know. I was feeling pumped. So we just set that live. It's kind of V1. I'm not gonna lie. Um, like the designs maybe a little rough around the edges, but I just wanted to put it live, so I set it live, and yeah, that's that. And then I also cranked on the manager version today. I did a lot of work on the team stuff, adding tasks, important dates, and project pop ups, um, which was huge. We are making really good progress. It feels like the last kind of major uh, group of things I need to do is um, adding teammates, whether or not it's someone who you invite externally or someone who's internal to the platform to add to your team. Good news is when I was working with Peter on the original version here, we did do some of this for the external, for inviting an external teammate. There's some changes I would need to make on the database side of things, but I don't think that I should actually take that long. I feel like one deep work sesh, maybe Saturday morning. Um, then honestly, for a V1, and then hopefully, we can use it more, we'll get more feedback, and then hopefully, pretty good timing, like we said, we can get in some managers' hands before the end of January and see what happens. So yeah, big stuff, feeling pumped about today. Um, and then, oh yeah, and then Zach also created the Instagram, which is kind of hype. So we were having this discussion of how should we break up the Instagrams. I might have documented this before, but because now we have like the day to day, and then we have day to day for managers, whatever. So we've been using this kind of terminology internally, D2D4M as like an abbreviation, day to day for managers. So we were just like, fuck it, as the first version, let's just start that as the handle. I mean, it might be tough to search, but I guess to start, like, it will be more kind of personal conversations anyway, just to make sure there's something valuable here. And maybe it's kind of cool. It's like kind of if kind of thing. Maybe we'll post one thing and like a loading thing or, something that's, but just something to kind of put in our bios and stuff like that if we start reaching out to people. So that was hype. Yeah, fun stuff today. Overall, all day following journey. I will catch y'all tomorrow.